Welcome to the 2025 Economic Depression and Preparation Channel. I'm your host, Tony. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday night edition, July 12th, 2025. Please be sure to subscribe, hit that like button on the way in. I appreciate your support and follows. I read all of your comments, and they're very insightful. We're just going to be talking about the stock market being overvalued, as you know, as well as more tariffs coming into effect August the 1st, as well as gold climbing above $3,500 before the month's out here. So we're going to be talking about all of that continuing on here. MarketWatch.com had an article here. The stock market is clearly overbought here, but overbought does not mean sell according to them. So Apple shares and big bank earnings are in focus as stocks hit another record. So we're waiting to see what happens with these ones here. We do have stocks that are overvalued in this market, particularly tech and some consumer blue chip stocks, but we still haven't reached the bottom. It'll be a long way before we reach the bottom of the end of this stock market. And Trump announces 30% tariffs on EU and Mexico starting August 1st. So this in addition to all the other 10% across the board tariffs on countries that we import from. And so this is going to be just to further to raise prices. Inflation is not going away, as you know. It may come down a little bit, but it's not going away. And so the EU collectively sells more to the U.S. than any single country. And so they're going to continue to play this tariff war here as it goes on. But this means higher prices for longer for all of us as Americans. And so we just have to prepare. And this is why we all prep. And this is why all the prepping channels tell you to prepare. And we prepare, with food, water, security, medicine, learning gardening skills, learning different skills. Because this is why things can shut off any moment with the supply chain. Gold continues to rally here as the Fed does not lower rates here. So that means gold continues to be above $3,300, and it will continue to move higher here as the market continues to go up. So this will continue to work here and to many people's favor that have got even silver. Silver's getting close to $40 mark, which is significant as it hasn't made a significant rise above $40 in quite a long time. So if you're in the gold and silver and the precious metals, now's the time to buy. While it's getting cheaper, the spot price is getting closer more to the actual price that's on sale. So that's good news. And one good thing is that some things never go out of style, ladies and gentlemen. Entertainment never goes out of style. Remember in the Great Depression 2.0, the Great Depression 1.0, back in the 20s and 30s, entertainment, whether it was card games or actually, bingo or whatever, entertainment never goes, booze, entertainment never goes out of style. Superman smashes box office expectations, soaring toward $130 million opening. And even in a depression or recession, people want to be, distracted or entertained, whether that's going to Disney World or watching a movie or playing a card game or, going out to a different saloon or bar or whatever you want to call it. So entertainment, there's money to be made in that area for a lot of young people, maybe even with AI entertainment. If you can do something with automation, AI and entertainment online or offline, you can make a little money with that, for the average guy, the average woman or guy. And passive income, now I'm not saying that's the greatest solution in the world, but I'm just saying that in terms of depression or recessionary things, you notice that entertainment always seems to do well and continues to do well. And this reminds you back when we had the big AMC thing and GameStop thing, even though it was a crush, a squeeze play there, it still proves that entertainment has lasting power. And even video games, it has lasting power for those younger people, that Gen X, Gen Alpha. You guys know how to use that, Discord and all of that, Launchpass, and you can create something to give you some passive income outside of your regular work to help you during the recession and depression, because that never goes away. Those are kind of like basically recession-proof, depression-proof, because people are going to be entertained and they're going to eat and have food and entertainment is a necessity, because people are going to have that regardless of the economy and its standing. They're going to find some way to keep themselves entertained and busy. Some people, not all, but some majority are going to do that. And so there's something to keep in mind that as we head toward this recession, that entertainment and stocks of that nature, or even physical entertainment, is never going to go out of style. This is going to change forms, whether that's through AI or through different technology. Still the same thing. It gets people together for fun and laughter, and this is what movies does. And so movies still, even though I've heard mixed reviews on this, the Superman wasn't all that good, but still, it doesn't matter. It brought in a lot of money on the opening weekend, and so entertainment doesn't go out of style. So the stock market will continue to be overbought. It will continue to go up because, remember, in inflationary times, the stock market goes up too. Everything goes up. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, everything goes up except on essential items that we need. That's going to be hurting. Everything goes up except those physical, tangible items like houses, land, oil, tangible goods that they become hard to get because the big corporations, everybody, they buy that up faster because they have a lot of excess money on the sidelines, as you know. And so that's what happens with that. But continue to prepare. We're just getting into the third inning of this recession, severe recession here, and so a lot is going to be going down before the end of the year, as you already know, between the rate cuts that supposedly supposed to be happening, the 2 rate cuts that I predicted, that I told you won't happen until after October, November, and then also they're predicting, some economists are predicting that we're going to have some kind of extra austerity measures, some more printing along with the big beautiful bill that could raise prices too. So keep all that in mind. Have a great weekend. Get some exercise, get some sunlight, rest, all that good stuff with friends and cohorts and chums. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for listening. Take care.